let me get this washer box installed. What I want to do is just route the stud down so that it fits in without making a lump in the wall. Let's see how that works. There we go. If I could just put these in the same bay, it would be beautiful. It's so annoying.
Is it good? I don't know how far down they're going. Is it going to be like darkness? Is it going to be a little bit of sun? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now, I definitely don't like drilling a stud out like this to where there's almost nothing left. And I will put nail guards on here later on. I would love to just put this T right here. Look at that, beautiful. But there's a little rule where this pipe has to be a minimum of 2 times your pipe diameter. This is a 2-inch pipe, so I need 4 inches from here to here. Somewhere right there, and we are under 4 inches. And that's why I can't put this here, because this arm would be too short. So I have to put it over here, unfortunately. Such is life. I guess if I was really wise in planning ahead, I could have made a wide stud bay here, wider than 16 inches, so that I could put this maybe here, keep it all between the studs. That would have been awesome. That's just super far ahead thinking, is making your washing machine rough-in area wide enough for this. Probably do like a 18-inch stud bay or something, and then it would have been perfect. So, well, you live and learn. With this in mind, we're going to drill down through the floor, set this drain, and then we're going to be going up for a vent. And I got to figure out the shower because it's going to be tying into this same line. So let me drill this hole, then I can go underneath, see where this drain is coming down, and figure out how to tie everything together and vent the shower, because the shower needs to come up here too somehow. Probably be helpful if I took my plug out from the last hole, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What?
It is like right next to the outrigger, and like,
Remember I mentioned that?
yeah. And if we were over a little bit more, it would be bad.
Which way?
Ah, that's hot. Hold on. Now this should go on fine. I don't know, I think that looks straight. I wasn't totally happy with how this washing machine hookup was coming, because I had to drill through this stud, and I was saying if I only had made this bay a little wider, it would have been so much better. Well, today, with a new mind, new energy, I said, why don't we make it wider? Actually, it was Evie who inspired me. She said, just do it, right? So, there. Now I'm happy. So, we're going to carry on with the plumbing. So right now, I'm installing a box for an air an air valve.
Admitted. I can picture it.
Yeah.
Admittance.
Admittance valve. Admittance.
Yeah.
So with this box mounted on the wall, we're gonna send a pipe right up there into it, and we're gonna glue this up. Well, we got it figured out so far. What I did here was move that stud over so that I could have all this in one bay, not have the big hole through there, not have to put a nail guard on. I'll have to do one at the bottom, but not a big deal. And I put this in here for the air valve that's going to screw right in there. There's a cover that goes on it. It's going to line up. It's going to look like a lot of stuff on that wall, but it's going to, you know, look nice. That's the vent for the washing machine, and I'm going to tie it into the bottom later. Right now I think I'm going to work on the shower. We're going to install a shower drain and see how I'm going to tie that in. I'm just going to take a break from the camera. We're going to work. I'll come back and show you because this stuff is slow. As we are meandering through this plumbing project, trying to figure out the best way to do everything, I thought I'd come in and show you guys something fun, because let's face it, plumbing is not fun. It's slow and boring. I don't enjoy doing it, and I don't enjoy showing it. I'm trying to make this interesting, show you the key highlights, but I do have something fun that I can share with you. It might be a little premature, but it's fun. I got a new ceiling light for the hallway here, so let's open it up, check it out, and see how it's going to look. This was a challenging spot because I have a junction box here, so I didn't put recessed lighting. I probably should have. But this is like where our smoke alarms tie into the light circuit. So I needed a junction box, decided to put a light fixture here. But this ceiling is only 7 feet tall. I mean, look at this. So I couldn't put anything here because I didn't want it to feel crowded and bulky. So I looked for something low profile that would match the home. I hope I found it. And I'm gonna go ahead and install this, but here's a sneak peek. Then it takes 2 bulbs. Well, we got our wires connected with our Wago connectors. Now I am just adding in the light. That looks right. Honestly, this light is so low profile that there's not much room for wires, which I'm not used to. All right, whew. And then check this out. Look at this cool glass.
That's the way you want to put it?
I don't know.
This will always be changed later.
Yeah, and we still gotta put the bulbs in it. We're just gonna see what it looks like.
I was just going to say that.
I think that actually works really well. I was worried I wasn't going to like it, and I do like it. It doesn't feel like it's in my way at all. Look at this, like 4 inches thick. Way out of my way. And there's a couple of things I look for when I'm shopping for lights, and one of them is breathability. There are so many lights on the market today that are fully enclosed, and LED bulbs, the new LEDs, they burn out quick when they overheat from these enclosed fixtures. And I know you can buy a lot of them on the market. They say that they're good for enclosed fixtures, but in our experience, LEDs never do good when they're enclosed. And this is fully vented all the way around it, so it can breathe. All the heat can dissipate, but it still has that kind of cool glass to block the bulbs. So Just trying to show some different views here. Wish you guys could see it close up. Let me try to. So now let's get back to the plumbing. I'll show you guys what I got done. Now today was a struggle for sure. I've really had some tricky things to figure out, but I think we got it. You're going to criticize me on a couple of things, but maybe not. I'm not even going to point them out. I'm just going to show you what I did. And that is, I decided to change my plan on how I was going to vent the shower. And instead, I vented the shower right here. I ran this pipe up and ran it straight over through these studs, tied it into the main vent that's going out the roof, and look at, we're creeping ever closer to that roof. I do have a hole in the actual roof, but not the outer roof. So we have two roofs. We have the old original roof, and then we have the new roof on top of it. I drilled a hole through the old roof. So all we have to do later is remove that one new roof panel, and we'll see our hole, and we can cut the new panel and, you know, do all that and slide a pipe down from the roof. So we can still get our vent in there. Don't worry about that. And with that, the shower is done. The shower is drained, vented. So we have sink, toilet, shower. We're still working on the laundry, but you guys saw the venting we had for that. It's half done. We had to do some major modifications today, and I cut this stud out, moved it over, put some blocking in, cover up the old hole. We put this all in the one bay. We're going to be going down. That's all I have to do is go down, connect that to the drains, and then this side of the house is done. All's left is the kitchen sink. So next time I'll try to tackle that. I can only handle so much of this in one day. Let's go underneath the house. All right, so we are under the house, and right there is the shower. So I got the drain installed, and it comes down to the shower trap, and that comes over to here. And what I did here was, let me show you. Shower comes over, and I had to come in at an angle because I had to clear these joists, so I had to come a little low, and that's the lowest I can get. Comes in. Can you believe I had to cut this out? This is our main drain line that we put in last time, and this was all one piece. I had to chop that out with my saw to add this fitting in because I changed my plan. I thought my shower drain was going this way, but I said, hey, the drain's right here. This is easier, so right there. And then there's my vent going up. That one I showed you that goes up the bathroom wall over the window. So there's the vent. There's the drain flowing out, flowing down. Now there's a lot of complex rules in plumbing. So some of you guys might have heard different rules, and you're going to say, oh, you can only use this fitting this way or this fitting that way, or you need, you know, those kind of things. But you got to trust me that I'm doing this to the best of my ability with this mobile home. We have some obstacles to work with and work around. And every fitting that I'm using is going to function exactly proper. There might be other ways, there might be better ways, but this isn't the wrong way. So work with me here. This is something that we're working out step by step, and I'm happy with how it's coming. And the important part is that it's going to work. It's going to, you know, it's going to drain, it's going to vent, it's going to be working good. So there it is. That is the laundry. We're going to come down, probably do the same thing. Chop this out and put a connector in there and just go sideways instead of complicating it. So I guess we're wrapping it up. We're going home to take a break. Guys, we are working through the summer. We're going to keep getting this done. We're going to work through it all. It's going to happen. So step by step. I appreciate you guys coming along. I know this isn't the fun time. Plumbing isn't like, ooh, let's watch the plumbing. So I get it. If you guys are skipping or whatever, we get it. But we do appreciate those of you who are sticking with us and watching everything and supporting us, because it means a lot. And it does encourage us. At the same time, there's a lot of discouragement, and we try to handle that well. I just want to say quickly, a lot of people are giving us a hard time about our toilet height. Just to clarify this, we set our toilet at ADA height. American Disabilities, you know, this is like higher than standard.
Higher.
It's going to be great for old people, great for tall people. It's a totally normal thing. So just try to relax and not be so upset. Don't worry that the toilet's too low. Sometimes things are deceiving. You see it, it looks low.
Yeah.
But if you take a tape measure, you'll realize, oh, that's normal. You do that with everything. If I told you a bed is like 2 feet, you'd be like, no, and then you measure it and you go, oh yeah, you know, something like that.
Countertops, if you draw it on the wall, you'd be like, that's not a countertop because it's so low.
3 feet looks so low
Yeah.
until the counter is in there, and then you go, oh wow, that's normal. So the toilet is above normal. It's the tallest toilet we've ever installed.
Yeah.
So don't worry, we got it covered. I guess that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the light. I think next time I'm going to show you another light that we bought. We'll just keep sneak peeking little fixtures here and there that hopefully we don't break during the rest of this renovation.
Yeah.
So
We've been known to do that.
thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.
Bye.